It's good like Gouda cheese, good, well intentioned. This speaking slowly is a rhythmic thing and it's good for your heartbeat. I just figured it out. It's very helpful for me. Ooh, me, me. And you know, take time to break, collect your thoughts, and yeah, you know how it goes. Yeah. Sam Hill, I want to take this time to set your intention for the day, sir. I want you to notice your stress on your limbs and I want you to let it go. I am speaking like Terry because he roasted me, so I am using his voice to my full advantage. Now, humalalamaladumaladai, humalalai. Did you watch? They did 45 minutes to an hour bashing me. Oh, those bastards. I mean, oops. What rough it looks back when you are the king guru. I am the wise one, Mr. Mati Lama. I'm going to do this at the beginning of each of my streams. I'm going to do a meditation segment, I think. Well, I gave an apology song to Terry, but I didn't know how to tag him. I'm not going to write a million Andy songs or Gaggle a Geese songs, or I'm just not going to do it. The pressure's on, and I could get a million views for it, but I'm just totally not going to. Then the rest of my life, I'll just be pigeonholed. Oh yeah, you did call it out. Wait, did you stream today? I just saw the one you did yesterday, and you acted like you just heard about it but hadn't really seen it. Because their full stream was like 7 hours, but they did like an hour on me towards the beginning, or at the very beginning. And then maybe they changed the title. I don't know, some revisions. But no, and I could have left both of my streams up, and they would have done really, really well. But I'm just like, because my heart wasn't in it. I did it on a whim, so I wasn't using my actual talent. I was just using my boredom, you know. So that's a bunch of crap. Oh yeah, I know it was. They said all sorts of just really off the wall stuff, but that's why they felt the need to take it over the top just to get my attention, you know. But I wasn't even watching it in real time, and I didn't even watch. I don't think I watched the entire thing because I just said we're just going to drop the needle on one random spot and react to it because I didn't want to stay up all night. So that just shows you I'm not a narcissist. Just because someone's talking about me, I don't need to know, especially if it's. Well, they were pretty entertaining at the beginning. But Terry went on a major defensive streak. He's like, "Oh no, 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 no! What is this? This cannot be!" But he was very. It was like he was at a board meeting or something. So I feel bad if he felt genuinely attacked, like he had to get that defensive. But then again, maybe he was in a certain state of mind. I thought it'd be super lightweight because him and I have just nothing but pleasant together. But if they're looking at things as far as May's team versus Andy's team versus Sam in the middle or whatever, I don't look at those sides at all. I know people that go to all three chats and they live happy lives, and I don't root for any one team harder than the other. I just don't, because I don't know all the backstory behind everybody. I don't have time for that stuff. Well, we bonded over music. He does a little production work, you know, like Pro Tools or whatever, GarageBand or whatever it is. So he was playing some obscure songs, and I was naming all of them, and he was kind of impressed. So we, you know. But yeah. Yeah. I guess. do everything to try to test my dialogue and see what I could come up with. But that was just a lazy brain stream on my part. That being said, I did have some entertaining one-liners. They kind of liked it, I think. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was actual slander being said in a major way. But I felt they were just trying to be like Howard Stern. I didn't really care. Because, yeah. They said I was the genio of my generation, the next genio. Well, Beck and I are going to do a generic parody song. We're going to do Words Hurt to the tune of Love Hurts by Nazareth. I don't know if you know them. Love hurts, it sucks. We're going to do Words Hurt, you know. Don't call someone a pedo without plenty of receipts. Oh yeah, words hurt. Yeah, well, they said I was a gay incel, you know, Silence of the Lambs, ugly serial killer. Not in one mouthful, but they split that up over 45 minutes, an hour. But then they started playing my apology video while I was live streaming it. Somebody alerted me to that. I'm like, no, they're doing a Maddie marathon. So I don't like the extra tension, whether it's good or bad. But like 3 years ago, I would have ate it up. You know what I mean? I'm just like, it's kind of lame. But I was kind of indifferent to it at best. I laughed at most of the jokes. I look weak if I don't fight back. Oh, shut up, Sam. You're just trying to stir the pot so you have more to talk about. I don't have to fucking fight back. I'd like to punch your pee-pee. Just kidding. Obviously, you know, there is something to be said for a lot of the angry stuff is entertaining. I mean, it just is. But that's not what I exert in my normal life as far as my hobbies and my talents and what I'm called to do. It's just something I dabbled in for a few seconds and it didn't suit me. I'm trying on a suit of armor that doesn't fit, you know. Is attention really the best reason to do everything? What about conviction from the heart? What about morality and moral clause? What about stylistic interpretations? We're all different. We think differently. What about life situation? And what about of time availability? All these factors crunch together to make us the whole of the humanity that we are. Woo, I just sucker-punched you, boy. No, I take that back, Sammy. No, you're the best. That was a friendly jab to the nuts. Oh, I found the clip where I was in the thong and Terry said I had a nice ass and you guys were cracking up. And you're like, no, we're going to get shut down. We're going to get shut down. I'm like, no, I promise, Sam, this is totally legit. But we all had really bad audio. It sounded like it was through a tin can. This was like 3.5 years ago when I first joined. We're out fighting against the bad guys, but the bad guys change every day, right? I mean... Now that there's all these teams and segments, people can associate me with somebody and go, well, I'm not going to go to Maddie's because he hangs out with May or whoever it is, fill in the blank. That's not what I'm about. That's like one molecule of my life. My channel is now going to be 90% music related, and I'll start a separate one if I have other interests popping up that I want to do more. I did, and I admit that. Although it's not entertaining to, like... I think they talked over my apology just to make it seem, like, more juicy than it was. Like, I wasn't seething with anger and hatred. I just was like... But I didn't think for 1 second anyone would watch that stream. I just didn't. That's my humility, that's my perspective, and that's my blindsidedness, short-sightedness. But a bunch of ladies stood up for me over there. I was really happy. Oh, Turbo, I love you. It was Becky Boo and Spooky and a couple others stood up for me. It was really nice. My heart was warmed. You are getting very sleepy. Yes, let your mind melt away in a good, peaceful way. And Embrace the today of today. The you of now is the you of the future that you make with every step you pave and every move you make. Don't let the drama break you. Because I'm a good guy, and because my original intention was not to harm, because I wasn't genuinely mad at him. Because I told the story, my alarm clock woke up to Terry yapping away. I'm like, oh, this is funny. I want to do this as the first thing of my day, just as an impulse kind of a thing, obviously, kind of dopey reason. And then I was just going to privatize afterwards, and then I see that I got, I'm not even subscribed to Andy, but it was shows in the algorithm. It's starting to pop up now. And so I saw they're covering me. I saw my face on the thing. I'm like, what in the world are they talking about? No, I'm halfway flattered. I do believe in half of what you're saying. And like I said, the old me would have said any intention's good intention because I was going through the roughest time of my life. But now I've got to be a little more mature and bite the bullet. I want to pick my battles. I'm not going to fight with the guy that I had pleasant conversations about music over. You know what I mean? He's not number one on my S list. I take it at the least and I eat it. I eat the evidence. Oh. I don't look weak if I don't fight back. That's dumb. I look like it doesn't bother me. They said a bunch of things that weren't true, and then they said like I look like Bill Maher, which is hilarious. Whether or not it's true or not, it's funny. No, they said I had a giant bird beak nose from hell. Do I really have a big nose? I have a giant oval head, but I don't think my nose is big for my face necessarily. But from certain angles, it does look big. See? I'm kind of self-conscious. I'm both. I'm equal parts sensitive and tough. I have toughened up, though. I'm not going to go after them, especially since I don't think Andy's genuinely mad at me about the parody anymore. But if somebody who's on his panel is going to talk to me, obviously he's going to pile on. You too, sir. Be well. Live long and prosper. But yes, I think this ASMR thing is going to catch on. Can't do what anymore, hun? No. Well, if you need a break, I would encourage almost anyone to take a break on here because it can. But I hope you're good, hun. I'll reach out to you. Notice your butt and let it go. Notice your legs and let them go. You take a Papa Murphy. Take on the big pizza. Only 30% of all National Pizza Month deal ins today. Ooh. Today's National Pizza Month? Holy Moses. I'm gonna break character.